I have turned 100,000 worlds to dust, looking for anti-life, looking for those who rob me of my glory. I will stride across their bones and bask in the glow of anti-life, and all of existence shall be mine.
Well, hello again, people. Welcome back to Andy Vian's Anecdotes, the show where pretty much anything goes. Today, I will be reviewing the new McFarlaneToys Armored Darkseid from Zack Snyder Justice League. Now, this is my first time buying a McFarlaneToys figure ever, but it is branded as gold label, which is exclusive, so I am really happy to have it in hand. And, well, I really liked how Darkseid was portrayed in that movie, so I'm really excited for it. Let's start with the packaging. On the front side, we have the figure doing a very Darkseid pose. His weapon, which I still don't know what it is. A trading card. A tiny stand, and the Zack Snyder Justice League logo can be seen on every side of the box, as well as the McFarlaneToys gold label on the top right. In the back, we have a picture of him when he invaded Earth, but in black and white, just like in the Zack Snyder Justice League Justice is Grey edition, which is basically Zack Snyder Justice League but in black and white. It also has pictures of other trading cards from this toy line, but I won't review those figures because I only want Steppenwolf. Here he is outside of the box, and I would say he looks pretty good, but he does have some problems. Now, this guy stands at 23.4 centimeters tall or 9.2 inches tall. The details aren't exactly accurate, but it looks good nonetheless. His armor is actually black in the movie, and his pupils are supposed to be larger. But other than that, the details are great. The material that was used to make his armor is very flexible, which allows for a great range of movements. Sadly, it also allows for this type of thing to happen too. The armor pieces can be bent out of shape, as you can see on the left arm. Also, he doesn't have the split in his armor on the right shoulder, like in the movie. In the movie, he wears the broken piece of armor to remind himself of the world that he failed to conquer. Okay, another thing that I would like to point out is that his butt flap on his battle skirt is very fragile. Like, it's only held up by that thingy right there. So I think I'm gonna tape it to his butt so that it doesn't come off. Yeah, that's another problem with this figure. So far, my biggest problem with this action figure is articulations. Some of his joints are too tight and are at risk of breaking, which is why I had to lube them up before showing you any of his movements. In fact, I couldn't bend his knees or his forearms at all. Another problem is that his weapon-wielding hand doesn't have the gap wide enough for him to hold the weapon. But these problems are very fixable, so they're fine for the most part. So after fixing the problems mentioned above, Darkseid does seem to have a great range of articulations. His head goes up, down, right, and left. His arm goes up that much. He has bicep swivel. He can move up his elbow by that much and his forearm by that much. His hand goes up and down by those much. He kicks up by that much and kicks back by that much. His knee bends back by that much. He has swivel in his ankle, that thingy, and his feet goes up and down by that much and that much. Now, Darkseid here comes with 3 accessories, including a trading card, a tiny stand, and his weapon. So let's start with his weapon. There are some really nice details on his weapon. In fact, the sculpt looked just like in the movie. But, sadly, it is not painted like it was heated up, just like in the movie. Which is kind of a bummer since I really liked how the weapon was used by Darkseid in the movie. This halberd thingy is made out of flexible material, which makes it harder to break. This is good because the weapon is not at that much of a risk of breaking. Up next is the trading card. It has the same picture from the back of the box on the front side of the trading card. On the back side, it has general information about Darkseid as a character, and his description, which reads, "The ultimate oppressor, Darkseid, lords over the nightmare planet Apocalypse, ruling through force and intimidation. One of the most powerful characters in DC Comics, the evil despot can shoot deadly rays from his eyes known as Omega Beams. Seeking to eliminate all free will from the universe, Darkseid has conquered a multitude of worlds, with his sights now set on Earth." Lastly, we have his tiny stand, which has the DC Comics logo on it, and it sticks to his feet. And I guess that's pretty much it for the stand. Overall, the Zack Snyder Justice League Armored Darkseid from McFarlaneToys is a great addition to my collection. Although it has some fixable problems, it is not a bad figure. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10 because of the fixable problems and the inaccurate details. That concludes my review on this action figure. If you enjoyed my content, feel free to like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications, and leave constructive criticism. This has been Andy Ryan's Anecdotes. Be happy, enjoy life, and stay devious. Peace be upon thee.